I forced you. Fuck!
Good evening. My name is Robert. I am a nerd. Yes, I am. Thank you, Dustin. You know what? I'm going to turn this camera out of the way. There we go. I don't like having it in the frame right this moment. Most of the time, it's fine. Oh, shoot. I should have waited until ads were over. Okay, ads are over. Hi, I'm Robert. My name is Robert, and I try things. On Thursdays, I try whatever game or games are free from the Epic Game Store. Tonight, it is again the volume mixer, but in actuality, it's called Duskers, which is the universe is dead, and you are exploring derelicts for supplies using your command line controlled, what are they called? Drones that sometimes just break down. Eric, that's the most excited I've seen you about, like, anything. Greeting Dustin there. That's the most excited chatting I've ever gotten out of you. Dustin must be an exciting person. Taylor, thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate it. It's been how many months now? Hold on, where is it? 5-month streak. Dustin is thrilling, just like his job. His riveting, scintillating job that he started 3 weeks ago. Like, he gave me the position, the company he worked for, and the exact job description. I'm just like, wow, dude, you had, like, don't hide anything, do you? Bourbon? Yes. Okay. Finally, I'm actually drinking Knob Creek. Oh, you can't actually see that very well with the glare. Hold on. I'm drinking Knob Creek out of my Knob Creek glass. There we go. That's a good angle. Love me some bourbon, especially Knob Creek. My wife is realizing about 8 minutes too late. Has it really 8 minutes already? Jeez. My wife is realizing about 8 minutes too late that she should have asked me for some pizza rolls or shrimps. She had not a rough conversation, but like an emotionally charged, heavy. Knob Creek is my favorite right now. Second, well, okay. Right now, Knob Creek is my favorite. Originally, my favorite was Angel's Envy. It was the first bourbon that I tried that I actually liked. Now, to be fair, I had not tried many bourbons. I had tried, I think, Woodford Reserve, and I think I'd tried a Scotch or two, and then actually Jack Daniels, which is not a bourbon. Hey, hydrate time. I'm gonna drink actual water. Erilyn would be proud of me. But Knob Creek, or not, excuse me, Angel's Envy was the first bourbon I tried that I liked. And it had a lot to do with the fact that it was bourbon. It was a fairly generic bourbon, but it was finished in port wine barrels. And that definitely upped the smoothness. Thank you, Eric, for counting the kitty. This is Lily. Speaking of Lily, if you look around the ways that you can interact with the stream, there are a couple of new things from what's it called? From Splats app that you can find there. Knob Creek is great, neat. I drink almost all of my bourbon neat. I don't care for mixed bourbon drinks. The way bourbon mixes with most things is just does not make me happy. And then a lot of bourbon cocktails include bitters. I don't like bitter, like anything. So, you know, keep the bitters away from me. So I drink almost all of my bourbon neat. Maybe chilled, maybe, but it doesn't, most of the time it's room temp. And occasionally, if I'm like, especially trying something new or whatnot, I'll throw a single ice cube in there or a couple of drops of water just to see how that affects the taste. I'm sounding like a total bourbon snob. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I did get this book for Christmas. And then I also got a game that I can't pick up right now because my giant bottle of Knob Creek is sitting on top of it. I say giant, it's the 1.75, and I am more than half done with it, like 3.5 weeks later. Thank you for lurking, Eric. Appreciate you hanging out there. Anyway. Snob for sure? Yes. No, I'm a total... Yes. I have become a bourbon snob, and that's okay, I think. I have very consciously made it a point to not look down on people for what they drink or how they drink it. If you want to mix... I've never had Pappy, but if you want to mix Pappy O'Daniel with Diet Coke, you're fine. I'm not the one drinking it. It's your money that is being quote unquote wasted. So, you know, if you enjoy it, enjoy it. I'm gonna drink what I want to drink the way I want to drink it. But at the same time, if someone hands me a free drink, I don't care what's in it, how it's made, whatever. I'm gonna drink it because it's a free drink. Everybody's favorite beer or drink is free, or it should be. After that, cold is a good, what's the word? Criteria. Criterion? I think the singular of criteria is criterion. I believe. Dustin, you may just know that. So yes, that is Knob Creek in there. It is my current favorite because it's relatively cheap and it's got a lot of flavor and it's relatively high proof. I like the 100 proofness. I like the feel, the bite of the 100 proof here. I did finish off a single barrel that was 125 proof. That was really nice. And then I have a 115 proof Angel's Envy single barrel that Paige arranged for me and my best buddy Clay to go and bottle ourselves at the Angel's Envy distillery in Louisville, Kentucky. That was a fun experience. I have lots of pictures of Clay bottling his. He did not take any pictures of me, even though it was my birthday. But that's fine. I remember the experience, and I can just picture myself in Clay's place, even though I weigh like 100 pounds less than he does. Sorry, Clay. I have totally lost my train of thought. Happy Thursday. Happy day after hump day. I don't have to stream on hump day. I don't have to say hump day, yeah, because I totally would. I would feel obligated to say that. So happy day after hump day. Cheers. Cheers, man. I'll drink to that. Lily has crouched and hunkered down directly in front of me. I wish I could show you what she looks like, but you can picture a cat hunkered down there. So, the game we're going to be playing is called Duskers. The description was actually fairly, what's the word? What is the word? Thematic. It sounded really fun. Or I thought, what did I read? Okay, what? You are a drone operator surrounded by old, gritty tech that acts as your only eyes and ears to the outside world. What you hear comes through a remote microphone. What you see is how each drone sees the world. Motion sensors tell you something's there, but not what. And when you issue commands, you do it through a command line interface. So it should be pretty interesting. I'm gonna leave, let's see, which... This one is probably the least annoying screen grab that they have here. So, that's what we'll be playing in a little bit. Before that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, because I already tried the Skittles. 4 snack options to try. I've got upcycled cookies that Paige found at Aldi? Pretty sure it was Aldi. They use okara, which is kind of a byproduct of soy sauce and tofu making. It comes out of the soybeans. I don't know exactly what it is out of the soybeans, but it's kind of flour-like, I guess. And they made chocolate chip cookies out of it. I've got a Reese's Big Cup with Reese's Puffs inside of it. I've got plum gummy candy from the local Asian store. And then I have organic PB&J bites. They're the little baby snacks. So they're probably not very sweetened. And for no reason except marketing and to draw your eye and to sell the products, for zero reason, they have Grover and Elmo on the package. They're not shaped like Sesame Street characters. They're not colored like Sesame Street characters. They just have them on the package for branding purposes to get you to buy it. I only bought the thing because it was on clearance. And even on clearance, it's $2 for a 2-ounce package, or whatever it is. Hold on. 3 ounces. 3-ounce package. That's on clearance. I have no idea how much it costs normally. I am so glad we don't have babies, because that would be expensive as hell. Now I would not necessarily buy these snacks for my baby, but you know, babies are expensive. So those are our options. In a little bit, Paige also just randomly the other day came home with a nice little carnation. I think that's what this flower is for me. It's sitting there in our nice kind of wedding gift. We got some credit at a local antique/crystal store in Versailles, Kentucky, where Paige's parents live, where we got married. And we got some credit there, and then we had to add a little bit to it to get this vase. But it's a really nice crystal vase, and I use it anytime we get flowers in the house. Okay, I need to change the station here in Spotify because this music is now distracting. Nope, not cool enough. Give me the drum and bass. EDM. I was on the EDM station. EDM stands for electronic dance music. None of the songs on that playlist makes me want to dance. I need to find a different provider for DMCA free music. If anybody has any suggestions, I'd appreciate that. I guess I could go to YouTube and look for DMCA free radio, but I just have to trust it. So if anybody has suggestions for music that they play that is not going to get any kind of DMCA strike, I would really appreciate that, because this music is boring as hell. And preferably if it's on Spotify. Like, if you can send me a Spotify playlist, that would be great. My phone is lighting up because I got a Discord message. Princess sent me something. No, she tagged me. So in the Chaos Kingdom, I'll do ! Discord in the chat here. In the Chaos Kingdom Discord, I randomly, right before stream, I was like, hey, everybody, can I have your attention, please? I need your attention. Hey, look right here. Moist. And then Princess replied to that, said, how could you say something like that? Not Princess, Moonstone. Priestess Moonstone. They're both Australian, but they are different ladies. Okay. Where was I? So the plan is to... Oh, I told you guys to remember to ask me about the SodaStream order of operations, and you didn't. I'm glad I remembered. So we got a SodaStream over the weekend. On Friday, actually. And because I was tired of paying a lot for the sodas that Paige drinks on the daily. She had been drinking Mountain Dew Code Red as her like coffee substitute in the morning. She doesn't like coffee, so she drinks Code Red with caffeine in the morning. And she decided to give that up because the calories, and she'd been drinking Fresca instead. Fresca 12 packs of 12-ounce cans are $9. $9 if they're not on sale. If they are on sale, they're something like $4.60, but you have to buy like 3 or 4 of them at a time, which I was going to do anyway, but they have to be on sale to be that price. And of course, when they go on sale like that, they sell out really quickly, and I can never find when they're going to be in the store. And also, Coke apparently has been having serious supply issues with Fresca to small towns like Topeka, the capital city of Kansas, for a couple of years. Probably since the pandemic started. And anyway, I got tired of paying all of that money for Fresca. So we bought a SodaStream and spent like... It's probably somewhere around $260 now with all the shit we bought for it. Welcome back, Eric. Appreciate you coming back. So we bought the SodaStream. I bought a bunch of flavoring stuff. I ordered a couple of... so it comes with one 1-liter bottle in the package. And then you can buy pairs of 2-liter bottles, and you can buy pairs of half-liter bottles. Excuse me, pairs of 1-liter bottles and pairs of half-liter bottles. I ordered 2 half-liter bottles on top of this one, and then Paige, while she was at the Dillon's on the other side of town, they were clearing out the pairs of 1-liter bottles, and she bought 2 pairs. So we've spent a lot of money on the fucking SodaStream. I am not buying a can of soda again for a long time. She also went and bought a bunch of what do they call it? Something ice. They're bottled sodas. Ice. I can't remember the name of it. Okay, these gifts are really starting to bug me. Anyways, she bought a bunch of those. They were on sale. They're not as expensive as they could be, but they're not cheap either. Not as cheap as making your own soda at home. I don't know why she hasn't adopted that, even though we decided together to go ahead and get this system. I don't know. Princess! I was kind of just talking about you a minute ago. Good afternoon. Did you see my message in the Discord? OMG, it's Princess. Yes, we are so excited to see you. I summoned you? Dude, if all I had to do to summon you was talk about you, you'd be like here in Kansas by now. You woke up to it. You're welcome. Moist. Did you like my italics and bold and asterisk emphasis there? You thought it was important. No, nothing I say is important, Princess. Everybody needs to understand that. Nothing that comes out of my mouth is of any consequence whatsoever. I just say the things that come out of my brain, and nobody has to take any of it seriously. I am full of my own thoughts, and they are my own. Nobody else has to, like, follow them at all. So nobody follows me on Twitter, because that's, like, the most stream of consciousness thing I do. You were watching me type it live. You were right there. Wow. Wait, I just did that like an hour ago. How late did you get up? I know you were up really late the other day, but I feel like you've recovered since then, or has it not been as long as I thought it was? Also adds in 30 seconds. Well, I'm glad that I could affect Princess's day that way. Hey, it's hydrate time. I'm gonna drink some actual water. Just plain old water. Recovered. Okay. So you were not recovered yet, so that's why you were sleeping so late. Gotcha. Did you at least, like, have a good time, sort of, doing all the dancing? I presume you were dancing for the shoot. Assume? Presume? Assume. I looked it up last stream. I would assume that you were dancing based on previous evidence and, you know, like your profession and everything. Oh, you were acting! Okay, I totally was wrong. What were you doing? I want to know about it. I know you've been in some show that I can't remember whether you or Johnny ever shared what exactly it was. Like, you love your job low-key, but 4 a.m. is just a little bit bonkers. 4 a.m. for you is still the middle of the night for me. I think. No, hold on. No, it's not. It's the afternoon for me. You'll have to link it when it's out? Okay. Cool beans. We will be looking for that in the Chaos Kingdom. In the content show-off section, I guess that would be. Speaking of content show-off, nobody has yet found, what is it called? The surprise that I got from Splat's app somewhere in the stream. You'll have to look around a little bit for it.
Nice.
Appreciate it. Oh, what are we owing about? Did you find it? I don't actually think Princess is going to be able to use it. Hi, Lily. Welcome back. You were here and then you weren't, and now you're back. Hi, baby girl. No, but you want to guess. Okay, yeah, you're welcome to guess. Shoot. Although, to be fair, I only have, and I don't know why, I don't understand why it is this way, but I only have 2/3 of the surprise that I got from Zap. Okay, yeah, you stay over there. Good. You stay out of the way. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it. I am, like, waiting on the edge of my seat, even though I'm not really, because that would be, like, killer on my back. So, like, I'm waiting with bated breath. Also not really, because I have to talk. Is it behind me in this current room? No. It's actually on your screen. That is a big, giant hint. So I'm waiting semi-impatiently, actually, because I can't be on the edge of my seat, and I can't actually hold my breath because it's my job to keep talking until I die right now. Thank you, Stream Elements. This is such a long one. Oh, I got the timing off. An artwork on the wall? No, it's something that you, as a viewer, have access to. Artwork on the wall. No, these pictures, these are old. These are old. Thank you for that, Dustin. Yes! Emotes! That neither of you have because you're not subscribed, but I will throw them out there. There are only 2 right now, and it's kind of actually hard to tell what they are. I maybe should have pushed back a little bit against Splat-Tap style because I honestly cannot tell.
Shaking that booty, I saw the booty.
No, not the purple and blue ones. Those are the original Godbert ones. The purple and the blue butt. I got emotes. I got Splat-Tap to make emotes of my cats. So right there we have Charlie and James, or excuse me, Charlie and Lily. James, for whatever reason, did not get auto-approved. No idea why. Lily and Charlie did. James is still waiting in limbo. Beats the hell out of me. Wait, Princess, are you subbed? Oh, hey! Cool beans. So yay, Princess has the emotes, the new emotes. And there's gonna be a James one soon, whenever Twitch gets done processing it. I have no idea why these 2 were approved instantly and James was not. I cannot fathom. 2 months, ya poop? Ya poop. Okay. Oh shit, you got a founder's badge. I am looking right past it at your name there. What is this other icon here? And you have previously cheered. Okay. Thank you, Princess. I really appreciate everybody that subscribes and says, hey, I want to support you and have more of your content. I appreciate that. Speaking of my content, now that Princess is here, shall we decide which of the snacks I'm going to try? You be paying for those bills. Yeah, boy. All $2.50 or whatever it is. What was that? Nice. I'm gonna do the nice thing while I'm thinking about it. There it is. Nope, hold on. There we go.
Nice.
Nice, Dustin. Appreciate it. Oh shoot, that's 69 emotes. You get a squat. Hold on. You like my my blanket around my waist? And 1 squat. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 options for treats back there. I've got the upcycled. No, it's not a towel. It's a blanket. It's a blanket. I have pants on. It's just cold down here. I know it's like late summer in Australia, and I'm so jealous right now. But it is like 20 degrees outside. How do we get me to do squats? 50 bits, 1 squat. No, 50 bits, 1 squat. I used to be 10 bits, 1 squat, and then Taylor did 500 bits. I had to do 50 squats. So I increased it to 50. 50 bits, 2 squats? No. 50 bits, 50 squats? No. Do you guys realize how time to sweat? I have
Justin
never
7 Huynh cheered Dex 1000, time to sweat.
I have never heard any of that. Why am I getting it twice?
Justin 7 Huynh cheered Dex 1000, time to sweat.
I've never heard that, and I have no idea why it played twice. Lipo Lipo. So nice, they named it twice. If anyone can tell me what movie that's from, I will do an additional squat. Okay, so 1000 bits, Divided by 50 is what? Hey Google, what is 1,000 divided by 50?
What happened to that?
20 squats. Coming right up. And I have wireless headphones now, so I don't have to take them off. So, like, real quick side story. My computer and my headphones were not getting along up until, like, last week when I switched back from the PCI Bluetooth card that I had been using to the shitty, cheap, apparently not shitty, but cheap USB Bluetooth dongle. Splats app! Eric, I will do the squats. I just wanted to tell the story. Zap! Hey, zap, 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 zap. 2 of the 3 got auto-approved. I have no idea why James is not approved. Yay, playing Minecraft with Zip Griffey. Anyway, Bluetooth dongle lets me use wireless headphones, is the short version. But yes, thank you, Splats Up, for the emotes that are really hard to tell what they are from this small, actually. But you've been lurking. You couldn't talk. Okay. But been lurking. I just couldn't talk. Okay. But been lurking. Princess is here, by the way. Okay, I have 20 squats to do, and if anybody can tell me the reference from the movie that I quoted a minute ago, I'll add 5 squats. How's that? Okay, 20 squats. Let me get rid of the blanket. Here's my chair. All right. Dustin, that was like 1 second too soon. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have no idea what you're talking about. 10. Oh, the blanket. Gotcha. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. You know, Dustin, I don't think anyone has ever used that term in my stream before. You see James in your attribution thing? Yeah, I totally attributed it, but it hasn't been approved yet. There's still the little cocky thing. Okay, breathing hard now. 20 squats. I don't want to put the blanket back on just yet, but it's there for when I do. Aren't you glad I didn't say I attributioned it? Now, Zap, I know you're subbed, but would you... Testing my auto mod? Yeah, I don't think I have my auto mod off, but it's on like the lowest setting. Bourbon and exercise do go well together, that is true. You don't feel as much of the pain. Also, air squats are almost nothing. But Zap, since you made the emotes, since I attributed them to you, anybody like my disappearing can koozie? Can you use them since I attributed them to you, or is it just because you're subbed? I wonder how that works. Probably not the first one. I don't know. I want a snack. I still have the munchies. You can use 2 of them, but you can't use James because James hasn't been approved yet. Hey, so that's Charlie. The ginger boy is Charlie. He is curled up where the kitty cam would be pointing if the kitty cam actually worked. And then Lily was up here twice already. She'll probably be back. And then James is the one that hasn't been approved, and I can't see him right now. There's Lily over there behind the desk. James is probably upstairs. I'm hungry, guys. Help me pick a snack. Okay, you do still have to be subbed to use them, even if you're the one that made them and I attributed them to you. Gotcha. What is this icon here on Eric? Oh, Turbo. Okay. Ariel! Woo. You missed me doing 20 squats. Recesses? 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 Reese's! Reese's! That's not how you spell that, Dustin. But yeah, I have, hello, ooh, you're back from the dentist. Congrats. You're probably talking like that on, like, for real because your mouth might be numb. I have no idea what you actually got done. 4 options for snacks. The recycled or upcycled cookies using the okara, which is a byproduct of soy processing. Reese's Big Cup with puffs in it. Plum gummies, jellies, whatever you want to call them. Or the unnecessarily Sesame Street branded PB&J bites that are baby snacks. No numbing today. It was all consultations and fittings. Okay, gotcha. I'm still trying to catch my breath from the dang squats. It's all your fault, Dustin. But thank you. Dustin, I'm just laughing at the fact that the fart sound was like a second off. Otherwise, that would have been hilarious. And it was still pretty funny, but it would have been like peak. It was so close. It was this close. Have fun playing block game with Griffey. Splats app. Love you. Splatonically. First consultation for wisdom teeth today, followed by one for your dentures, and then getting scans and fittings for said dentures. Gotcha. Well, denture singular because it's just one tooth, correct? So you're not getting like a, what are they called? It's not a crown because it's not going on top of a tooth. And it's not, what do they call a permanent like fake tooth in there? It's an implant would be one word, but I know there's a specific term for like a dental implant. God, I don't know. It is an implant? Okay. My eyes are crossing kind of hard. Hey, it's hydrate time. I should really do that because my eyes are crossing. I wanted to get into Temood for streaming, and I may have overdone it just a tiny bit. Not too much, just a tiny bit. So, I'm going to make a poll for our snack options. It's upcycled cookies, Reese's, Puffs Cup, Plum Gummies, and Sesame Street PB and J Bites. Okay. They just say implant when they're talking about it? Okay. Right now, your insurance won't cover an implant, so you're looking at a partial denture. Okay. Gotcha. How much would... I probably don't want to know how much one single implant would be. It's probably a lot. You guys have 2 minutes to tell me which of these snacks I'm going to try, because I have the munchies. I already ate dinner. I had like a cup and a half, 2 cups, whatever this is, of leftover dirty rice from a Mardi Gras party on Tuesday. But it was not enough, apparently. I need snackages. What is... I probably don't want to know what that was that I just picked up off my desk. It was crusty, crunchy, and black, and not nice. It was probably, I'm guessing, some kind of piece that came off a banana peel. No idea. You do know that out of pocket, the options you're looking at for your partial are $350 and $700 respectively. Oh boy. And if it weren't covered, oh boy, that would easily be into 4 digits. Halfway to 5, probably. Medical care. And it's so stupid that teeth are like luxury bones that you have to have covered separately from regular health insurance. Same with your eyes. Your primary sense organ has to have separate insurance from your regular healthcare insurance. Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna what's the word? Avoid that rant. I had a different word that I was trying to think of, but avoid is the best alternative that I can think of. 3 minutes to ads. The poll is almost done, and one single person voted. One of you One voted, and it was for the Reese's Puffs Cup. And I feel like that was probably Dustin. It was Ariel. It wasn't even Dustin. He was the one who was like, Reese's, and spelled it wrong, by the way. It's really funny seeing the ticker across the top of chat. Dustin the Wind, 1069 bits. You saw it was winning, so you didn't feel like you needed to vote? Dude, that's not how audience participation goes. I mean, come on. How long have you been watching streams? How long have you been watching streams? Eight years, dude. You've had a Twitch account for 8 years. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally just kidding. Giving you shit. Okay, Reese's. I specifically wore this dark gray shirt. How uwu goth are you, Ariel? How much uwu goth are you exuding? You didn't want to make the other candy feel bad? Very new age of you. Look, all right, so supporting one thing does not necessarily mean that you are making something else feel bad. And if it is feeling bad, that's a them problem. As long as you're not putting them down to make this other thing feel better, that's a them problem. How uwu goth are you, Ariel? Do you get to send me a selfie? You bought 2 sweaters today. One was plain black with light embellishments, and the other is light pink with a huge red heart. Yes, that is very uwu goth. That is, screw them other candies. That is very on brand for you, Ariel. I'm gonna have to save at least half of one of these cups, by the way. Paige is definitely gonna want some. Especially considering she picked them out. Okay, so these are the big cups. They're like 3/4 of an inch thick. They're, I think, about the same diameter as a regular cup, but they're a lot thicker. And obviously these have puffs inside. I've never been a huge fan of the Puffs cereal. I don't hate it. I just don't love it. I'm kind of wishing I had a glass of milk with me right now. You're wearing the pink one and it's so comfy! Yay, comfy! Ariel has figured out that just because she's a girl and she wants to be cute, which she doesn't always want to be, and that's fine, but when she wants to be cute, that doesn't necessarily mean she can't be comfortable. And I am so proud of her for that. I kind of want some milk. Would you guys wait like 60 seconds while I go get some milk and like enjoy some clips, probably of me singing karaoke very badly? You don't actually have a say in the matter. I will be back in just a minute.
I want the booty, Lord, what a booty.
Ariel is partial to her dab. Oh my god, I just dabbed! I more or less swore to myself internally that I was never gonna dab. Not wild, whilst. So this is made by British developers. Whilst hovered, whilst. It's supposed to be a what's it called? It replaces wild. So whilst is my understanding. Whatever. But that would be really difficult. Oh, and then there's a capro. Oh, murder chicken! I see it! I see the murder chicken. That's it, right? You were right. But yes, that's gonna be a but spot. No. Yes, be sad. Okay, I have my milk in my Pikachu mug. I'm back, by the way, you heathens. I lost 2 viewers. I totally called that. Okay, so Reese's Big Cup with Reese's Puffs inside, and I have milk to sip along with it. Oh, hey, 5 seconds left in ads. I will wait 5 seconds. Give me the second to, it gives me an opportunity to catch my breath. Okay, Reese's Big Cup with Puffs inside. We'll see how this goes. I can see on the top there's unevenness here where there's probably a cluster of puffs right here, and then out here is probably just going to be peanut butter. So, this is kind of the second time I've been disappointed with the big cup with something inside of it, because the packaging leads me to believe that there are like whole puffs in here. Maybe slightly miniaturized, but entire, you know, pieces, entire spheres of puffs. But actually biting into this, they are, like, I'm not going to be able to show you that because it's not going to focus properly, but they're tiny. It feels like someone threw a handful of Rice Krispies in here. It's disappointing. And also, I definitely cannot taste any of the puffs. Definitely. But okay. That bite, I tasted more of the peanuttiness and kind of saltiness of the puffs, I think. But they were still way too small. So, mildly false advertising on the package, but I guess we can deal with that. And like I was saying, it's hard to have a bad time eating Reese's Cup, because it's chocolate and peanut butter. Like, that's better than peanut butter and jelly, which, you know, I also have, but we'll try that at a different time. And kind of like I thought, I'm not really getting puffs outside of that raised area, kind of to one side. Well, you know what? Never mind. It looks like they are kind of distributed. But not a lot out at the edge, which is, I guess, to be expected. I forgot about my milk. Okay. 1 cup down. I have to save at least half of this other cup. So, just so I don't get distracted and eat the entire thing, I'm gonna set it aside and bring it to Paige later, and she'll eat however much she feels like. Is there anybody still there? Did you guys all disappear when I said 60 seconds, assuming that I was gonna take longer than 60 seconds? Because, like, I'm a really good judge of how long things are gonna take. Yes, you're still there, or yes, you disappeared, Dustin. Which is it? Ariel fell asleep? Ariel, go to sleep. Go to bed. You had a long day yesterday, really long day. And you were sick, and you're still recovering. Yup. Okay. I see how it's going, Dustin. Oh, Ariel did not actually fall asleep. Sorry. I take things literally, especially via text. But thank you for letting me know that you do actually care about the fact that I'm here. Nope, come here. There we go. Okay. So in a little bit, after I've given Duskers a little bit of a try, I do have a beverage to try. It's called Liquid Death Sparkling Water. Straight from the Alps. Murder your thirst. It's a 500 milliliter can. This infinitely recyclable can of stone cold sparkling water came straight from the Alps to murder your thirst. I mean, it may be cold or may not, depending on my handling of it. When a group of teenagers set off into the mountains for a weekend of drinking regular water in plastic bottles, they became haunted by an aluminum can of mountain water that was dead set on murdering their thirsts and recycling their souls. Once cracked open, no thirst is safe from liquid death. After ritually dismembering its thirst victims, this brutal can of water used the severed body parts of dead thirsts to build itself a flesh suit, which it used as a disguise to get a job in marketing. But Liquid Death never took the job. It just murdered a bunch more thirsts instead. Ingredients: mountain water, CO2. So this is like the same thing I've been making upstairs, but more expensive because it's from the Alps. But hashtag death to plastic, and we donate 10% of the profits from every can sold to help kill plastic pollution. Okay. Average aluminum can contains 70% recycled material. Average plastic bottle contains only 3%. Bottled at the source. Frankenmarkter, Austria. Sorry, I'm just reading all the things that are mildly outrageous on this can. I should try Irish Death? I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know what that is. Is it a beer? Yeah, made by Iron Horse Brewery. Quilter's Irish Death is the namesake beer of Jim Quilter, founder of Iron Horse Brewery. The malt-focused brew, dark in color and deep in taste, defies those pesky style guidelines. This beer is a little bit extra and will always be a dark, smooth ale. 7.8%. 7.8. What's the IBU, I wonder? Check Discord, she says. Check Discord, he does. Oh, it's in the selfies and show-offs. Look at it. It does look really comfy. Top 5 beers for Dustin. Okay. Untapped. That's what I was looking at. Ariel, can I show the picture? Quilter's Irish Death. There it is. 12 IBU. I could maybe drink that. Is there very much, like, coffee flavor to this, Dustin? It looks like it maybe only comes in cans. Or, I don't know. These are pints here, but I definitely see a couple of cans poured into pints. That's a can, for sure. You only get it on tap, or you're recommending that I only get it on tap? Or both? It's not hoppy. Good. I mean, yeah, the 12 IBU let me know that. But, you're recommending for me to get it on tap. I feel like that's probably the same thing as saying you only get it on tap. So here's Ariel. You do cans when you have to. Well, a bartender changed my thoughts about cans a few years ago. She said, well, you know, cans are like miniature kegs. And she's not wrong. It's tiny little aluminum housing for beer. It's pressurized, it's sealed, it's not really in any different of a state than it was at the brewery. So I have like no disdain for cans anymore. Yeah, pouring it into a glass is gonna really help because aluminum does kind of have a taste. Even if it doesn't technically, it does kinda, and then also things on the can and whatnot. So yeah, pouring it into a glass does enhance the situation. Sucking on a mini keg is not ideal. Not directly out of the keg, no, that is true. It is better to put it into a glass. You prefer sucking on large kegs. I've never actually done that. Never had anything directly from the keg. By the way, the fact that I can drink milk inverted. I've never done a keg stand, ever. I've never been to a frat party. And I am way too old now. But yeah, the fact that I can drink milk and not, like, hate myself in an hour. Yours was at a wedding? Okay, so I guess I still have possibilities. I have unmarried friends. Gotcha. So being able to drink milk as an adult is a biological abnormality. It's really weird that some humans can still digest lactose as an adult. Because pretty much no other mammal can. And even within the human population, across the whole planet, only about 20% of adults can. And different regions of the world have different percentages within. Caucasian people, European descent people, have the highest percentage. Hey, it's Moonstone! You drink a gallon a week? Okay, it takes me about 2 weeks to drink a gallon. But hi, Moon. Princess was here earlier. Also moist. Haha. You can't get away from it. So, like, European descent has the highest percentage of people that can digest milk into adulthood at roughly 80%. But if you go over to Asia, only like 20% of adults can digest lactose. And I feel like it's probably because Europeans used a lot of milk products, mostly for preserving. They made a lot of cheese and curds and things like that, versus in Asia, there were a lot of soy-based things that they used instead of dairy and or rice. Also, I may be wrong here, but historically there are probably fewer like worldwide or region-wide famines as there were in Europe. Anyway, so yeah, the fact that I am lactose tolerant is biologically weird. Okay. But yeah, Ariel looks very cute and very comfy and very happy. And I am so happy that you have your comfy sweater, Ariel. Hold on a minute. Get this back in where it goes. What am I smelling? I'm smelling like something cooking or burning? Is Paige making Rise of Industry? Yeah, I'm gonna play that next Thursday. Haha, Moon gave Ariel head pets. Next Thursday is gonna be Rise of Industry. I totally got distracted. What am I smelling? Paige may be making like pizza rolls or popcorn shrimp in the, what's it called? Toaster oven upstairs. Either that or I'm having a stroke and I don't know it. The cat girl in Ariel is pleased at the head pats. I would be pleased at head pats whether I was a cat girl or not. Okay, let's play Duskers. Give that a shot. Let's put this up at 1920. Fantastic quality. Okay. That sounds fun. And it's a fairly resource not intensive. What is the word? Non-resource intensive, but it's like it's easy on your resources because it's all command line. A fellow cat girl, we love to see it. Yeah, Mikotes are kind of cat people, aren't they? Thanks for lurking, Dustin. We'll be around. Hit pets. Okay. Let us do drone operator training. Use the arrow keys to pilot drone 1. That's not what you told me. You told me it was going to be command line. Press 2 to switch to drone 2, okay? Press space to switch to a schematic view of the ships. Okay, so a map, okay? Currently, the derelict ship is unexplored, so you only see your ship's docking bay. Type open A1 or just A1, then enter to open airlock 1. Okay. A1. Mission started. Okay. Now press space to switch back to drone view. Pilot the drone into the derelict ship through the airlock A1. Okay? You found a power inlet. Notice how Drone 2 has a generator in its list of upgrades up in the upper left-hand corner. Okay, I see that. Type generator. Okay, so we're giving power to the derelict. Now I've powered an area of the derelict ship. Switch to the... This seems kind of loud. Switch to the schematic view with space to see what rooms are powered. Okay. You can now operate the newly powered doors. However, never open doors to unknown rooms. Notice D4 is open. Type navigate 1R3 to send drone 1 to room 3. Okay, that's straightforward. So drone 1 is going to go to room 3. Press 1 to switch to drone 1's view and search room 3. Okay. Ooh, fuel access point. You found a fuel access port. Drone 1 has a gather upgrade. Type gather or GA, then space, tab, or enter to auto-complete the command. To gather propulsion and jump fuel. I got some jump cells. Okay. Let's see if room 4 is safe. Drone 1 has a motion sensor upgrade. Switch to the schematic view and type motion, then enter. Okay, so that lets me know there is motion in room 4. The red indicator in room 4 means badness is in there. Let's see if we can herd them out of room 4. First, pilot drone 1 back to room 2. Okay, navigate 1R2. This is honestly pretty interesting at this point. I don't love that Errant Knight. I'm sorry. I looked up right when you did it. You just have bad luck. I'm sorry, my guy. Of course. Yeah. I look up at chat like a lot, so you gotta time it just right. You need to give up? Yeah. I don't know. No, you don't have to give up. Like, I'd be sad if you gave up. Keep trying to mess with me. Justin the Wind tried to do the fart sound as I started to do squats a little bit ago, but it was like 1 second too early. Okay, let's try herding the enemy from room 4 to room 3. From the schematic view, use the motion sensor again. I see that. Type D4 to close room or door D4. And then D5 to open door 5. Okay. Close door 5 when the enemy wanders into room 3. Okay, close D5. Hey, they're in room 3 now. Okay. It's now safe to open door 2 and explore room 4. Okay, D2. Navigate 1R3. 4. Use the motion sensor to see if the room on the other side of door 3 is safe. Now it's safe to open door 3 and explore the room on the other side. So D3, navigate 1R5. A destroyed drone. Drive up to it and type the command swap to loot its upgrades. Press escape to close the swap window when you're done. Let's see. Lure. Yeah, let's get the lure. I have no idea what a lure does, but cool. Switch back to schematic view. Looks like there's no more.
And his name is John Stamos!
You got me! You got me! Okay, 500 bits, so what, that's 10 squats? Does that count? Yeah, okay, that counts. So let's get some actual music back. And we have 10 squats coming. By the way, nobody got the reference to what I said earlier, and I actually can't remember what it was that oh yeah, Lipo Lipo. So nice. They named it twice. If anybody gets that reference, I'll add 5 squats. Okay. 10 squats for 500 bits. Shoe chair. Wah! 1, 2, 3. You got me good, Ariel. 4, 5, 6. Nope. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, it's a much older movie, Ariel, from the 90s. starring Tim Allen. Okay. Back to schematic view. No more ship to explore. To leave, try a single navigate command to simultaneously send both drones 1 and 2 back to the docking bay, which is room 1. Okay, so navigate 1, 2, R1. Huh? Hey, they're both going. Sweet. Sorry, James. I startled him. Oh, type help navigate to learn how. I didn't need no help. I'm smart. I can figure shit out. Last thing, you can use help to browse commands and help and then command for help on a particular command. Type exit to return to your mothership and end the tutorial. Let's see what help does. Basic commands, basic controls, advanced commands, drone upgrades, ship upgrades, strategy, and tips. Let's look at tips. Semicolon. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Semicolons. Okay, we need music. Semicolons can be used to execute more than one command on a single line. For example, open D5, navigate drone 1 to room 4, and navigate drone 3 to room 7. Commands issued to the same drone will get executed serially. Other commands will execute in parallel. For example, navigate 2 to room A1, or to airlock 1, then generate, and then navigate 3, and then to airlock 1. Drone 2 will not attempt to power its generator until after navigating through A1. However, Drone 3 will immediately navigate while Drone 2 is navigating. That makes sense. Door and airlock commands are issued to the ship and happen in parallel immediately. Okay. When visiting a ship, press the apostrophe character in the schematic view to toggle the icons on and off and see room numbers more easily in a crowded room. The alias file can be used to alias an entire command line with one word. For example, end equals navigate 1234 R1. Tip: type alias into the command line prompt to edit the file. You can also add new aliases directly from the command prompt. Alias end. Okay. Control up moves backwards through the console history. Control down moves forwards. Can be used to clear the input line of a partially answered command. Okay, that's good. Control and then plus sign increases the console text size. I might do that in a minute. Control minus decreases it. Control C clears the input line of a partially answered command from the console. Okay, same as control down. Control U clears everything before the cursor in the command line. Control A jumps to the beginning of the command line. Control E goes to the end. Control backspace deletes the previous word in the command line. F8 expands and collapses the console window. Shift and up or down goes page up in the console. Shift and left and right scrolls left and right in the console. And then home. When viewing another system, this returns you to your current system. When in a mission, this centers the schematic view. Gotcha. Oh, and then drone names. Just about anywhere you specify the drone number, you can also use the drone name instead. For example, navigate John to R5. Note that while the names do not autocomplete, you can use partial names as well. Gather Joe, since he's the only JO name. All. Okay. Alright. That was not too bad. No, I hit O. I didn't mean to do that. P. System diagnostics failed. Critical warning. Fuel low. 6 days. Crew size 1. It's just me. Initiate emergency distress sequence? Sure. Sending distress signal. No responses received from 4 vessels. Initiate manual contact with vessels. Acquire necessary resources for travel. Okay. Somebody message me on Discord. Oh, got an announcement that... Oh yeah, Johnny's live. He's playing Apex tonight. Where was I? Okay. Wait a minute. That's not right. Okay. Externally modified log detected. Would I like to read? Sure. Gather intel and logs from derelicts. Gather resources. Search for survivors. If objectives cannot be completed, recommended action, initiate a reset. Okay. So we're gonna go to Q. Wait a minute. Go back. Hold on. Hit the home button. There we go. Z. Z is, I guess... Okay, Z is where I am currently, and I'm already next to this ship. I don't need to move, so I'll just board. Okay, I have 3 drones. One has a motion sensor and a gather function. One has a generator, and one has tow and interface. The interface one is the one I'm going to use to get the logs. I don't know what it's going to tow. We didn't cover tow in the tutorial. Okay. Infestation types, 0. Okay, so I'm not encountering any aliens in here. The survivorship Redline completed its 25th hyperjump as of 1600 hours. This blah blah blah. Our 10th system visited since leaving Earth, all of which blah, 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 and extensively mapped. Our master cartographers are currently processing our 8th and 9th, probably, systems. Compiled maps should be ready to send back to control for client distribution soon. We expect our 10th system to take around 110 weeks to survey effectively. Last survey before returning back to Earth. It's going to be a welcome trip home. Yeah, they didn't make it home. Okay. So let's open 8.1. Let's send one. Okay, there is a... Who has a generator? Okay. Some scrap. Gather. That's good. Okay, so there are 4 rooms here. Door D4 is open. There's no motion in room R4 or R3, so... Oh. Navigate drone 1 to R3. What do we have? We have a destroyed drone. Recommended command. I can't see what that says. Info. So that's gonna have to be... Let's see. Alright, so... Okay, drone 3 is gonna need to info with this drone here. Drone Vinny destroyed. Use swap to exchange upgrades. Cannot use tow on destroyed drone. Only disabled drones. Okay, so it's destroyed, not disabled. So it has a generator. I will take that and we'll be done. Okay. So navigate drone 1 to... okay, hold on. 3 to room 2. And then we're gonna close door D4, and then open door D3, and then 1, 2, R4. And we're gonna go look at what 1 sees here. And there's nothing in room 5, so we can just go ahead and open room 5. And we're gonna see what else is in this room. Nothing, okay. Oop. Gathering the fuel. Alright, I think that's it. Yeah, to exit, return all drones to docking bay. Okay. Navigate all to R1. Can do. And now we're done. Oh, gather all in the room. I can do that. I didn't realize I could do that. Okay. So now let's go to Q. Travel. And board. Infestation types 1. Okay. Scrap capacity 35. Okay. Alright. Let's try this. No uncorrupted communications found. Okay. So... So there are 3 rooms in this section of the ship. So there are aliens, there are bad guys, in room 4. But there's an open door down there, and a door between room 4 and that other open door that leads me to believe that there's an empty room down there for them to go into. So... let's see. Number 1 down here. Go through door D10. Okay. 3 has a generator. Okay. Okay. So it can only go to the adjacent, anything adjacent. Okay, go down to door or room D10. And we're going to generator. Okay, so now I can see into room 4 and room 6, and there's that yellow door there. I don't know what that means. So we'll go over to 1. There are still bad guys in room 4. So... let's see. D4. Navigate 1 to room 3. Just gonna see if there's anything to collect in here. Gathering fuel. Got some scrap here. Some more scrap. Okay, so there's nothing in room R6. Let me go ahead and explore that before I try to move the aliens around. 6. This is honestly way more fun than it sounds like on paper. Moving my ship over to airlock 2. Okay. Alright, Kyle, is there anything else in this room? No? Okay. So we're going to close D3 and D4. And then open D5. Motion. See if the aliens take the bait and go into room 3. Close D5. Open D7. Navigate 1 to R4. Holly, tow to salvage, swap to exchange upgrades. It wouldn't hurt to have another... No tow upgrade on drone 1. Please select a drone with a tow upgrade. Oh. Okay. Okay, so D8, open that. And D9. Okay, and then tow. And then navigate all to airlock 2. Oh. Open airlock 2. Navigate all to R6. And then to A2. Now we're done. Hey, that wasn't too bad. Who's there? Hello, Shot. Good evening, buddy. We are trying Duskers, which is way more fun to me than it probably is to you guys watching, and it's way more fun to experience it than it sounds like in the description. I'm navigating and piloting all these drones through our command line interface. Hey! Thank you for following Localix83. My name is Robert and I try things. Right now I am trying Duskers, which is I'm navigating these exploration drones through derelict ships in space, searching for resources after kind of everything in space is dead. Half of the derelicts have aliens in them, trying to avoid them and not die. So it's kind of fun, honestly. It's way more fun than it just sounds like on paper, and I'm sorry that it's probably not super fun for you to watch. Okay, so now I have 4 drones. I picked one up in this ship named Holly. Okay, so ship W has infestation type 1. Ship H has infestation type 1 also. W. Scrap capacity 65. Scrap capacity 50. Let's go ahead and do W first then. Okay, oh, and it uses 2 and 3 fuel respectively. So I have to get fuel from these ships in order to go to other ships. Okay, oh, I have a M for modifications. Holly. 5. Oh, okay, so Holly was disabled. So it doesn't have any health right now. And it costs, I presume, oh, scrap. Okay. I have 12 scrap, and it would cost 8 to fully repair Holly. I'm not sure I'm gonna need 4 drones on this mission. I could also convert it into scrap and get 7 scrap out of it. Yeah, we'll leave Holly alone for this mission, so go ahead and board the ship with my original 3 drones. Let's see what we get. Those are the new emotes from Zap. Only 2 of them got auto-approved. I'm waiting on the one for James. Go figure. Who knows? Okay, no logs here, so this is literally just to get stuff. Alright, so I'm over here at airlock 1. For some reason, I see room 2 way over there. But let's open airlock 1. And navigate 1 to airlock 1. Okay, I knew I should have just sent 2 over here. R2, and then semicolon generator. What? Hold on. Tips. Give me the tips and the semicolon. Okay, so... Okay. Fine. What? Hold on, where am I? What room is this? R3, oh. Gotcha. There it goes. Finally figured out what I was doing. Okay, so... What do we have? Okay, so, oh, what is the yellow? Oh, inconclusive is the yellow, but we know for sure that there are aliens in room 6. So door 11 is open and nothing has come out of there yet. Okay, so probably there's nothing in room 4. And I'm guessing there's not much in room 5. We know for sure there's aliens in room 6, so we'll have to try to move them to a different room shortly. But for now, navigate 1 to R4. What do we have? Nothing. Just a door. Okay. Open door 3. It's another generator. Okay. Wait, what is that? Give me 3. Power this up, okay. So there's some kind of like console or something down here. Which drone has the interface upgrade? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to give me power for the time being, but... Interface with whatever the heck this is, Wally. I can scan nearby rooms, I can activate powered ship defenses, I can survey, or I can see this list. So, do I have to make a choice here? Is doing one gonna do... get rid of the rest? Defense in room R6 killed 1 enemy. Okay. Found 3 rooms. Okay. Alright. Okay, so there's a drone in room 5, there's some scrap in room 6. I don't know what that is at the bottom of room 6. Some more scrap in room, whatever that is to the south here. 4? Okay. So, 4. Okay, so that's how you generate with a drone that you're not currently piloting. Okay, so let's open D10 and navigate 1 to R6. And Kyle. Dude. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, okay, so I gotta turn off the defenses. Okay. Gotta turn off the defenses. Okay then. Shoot. How do I reset then? Read. Take what you need and run. Trying to explore that last room might net you some scrap or a fleet of dead drones. Actually... Yeah, how do I reset? Oh, in the menu here. Okay. Let's try that one more time. I'd rather not lose a drone in the first set of ships. Whoa, where does... Yes, okay, I've seen that. Wait. Am I in a different system? How? Why didn't it just start the level over? That's what I thought the reset would do. Damn it. Okay. I only have 2 scraps, so I basically started the entire thing over. Okay. That was not clear. Hold on. Hold on. It did not tell me that resetting was gonna just start completely over with nothing. I don't like that. Well, I am disinclined to continue playing this after they threw that at me with no warning. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I honestly, yeah, I'm kind of enjoying this. Marvin, John, and Jeff are my drones right now. Only one has a generator currently. Stealth. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's open A1. Actually, where am I? Okay. Oh, does anything have a motion sensor? No! Okay then, we're just gonna have to explore room 3, assuming there's nothing in there since the door's already open. What do we have? What is this? It's been destroyed, so let's see if we can pick up a lure. Interesting, okay. So what I place... Lure dropped, okay. I'm gonna assume there are aliens in... I'm gonna assume there are aliens in room 5. Hoping? Okay, so no aliens in room 4. Let's close D3 so I don't lose all of my drones if there are still aliens in room D5. Or in room 5. What is this? No fuel? That's dumb. Okay. Alright. Everybody go home. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, okay, Alright. Whew. It's mildly nerve-wracking, but I can't actually really see the aliens yet, so it's not too bad. Okay, why? Oh shoot, F, there was no infestation. I didn't need to use that lure. What about P and K, and all of these are infested, so let's just work through them. Okay, let's open A1. What? Hold on, where am I? Oh, I'm in R3, okay. So, door 11 is open, so... Let's see what we get down here. Okay. Turn off defense, so I don't lose a damn drone again. So I need to go to room 4 and room 5. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't get shot again. What is that? Oh, it's a turret. Okay. Alright. So, just because... Okay, so there's a turret in room 4. That doesn't mean there's not aliens in room... No, but it killed something. So I have to assume that there are no more aliens, theoretically. Okay, let's close door D5, just in case. And then we're gonna open D8. And go take a look-see. No aliens in here. Tommy has been destroyed. Let's see what we can get out of Tommy. Motion detector, okay. So... to open door D5 and navigate 3 to room 2. Okay, so swap 3. No. Okay, so now, why is there an exclamation mark on motion? What does that mean? Failure probability 16.38%. Okay, so it's a damaged thing. Okay. What is this purple? Okay, whatever. Alright, Marvin. Let's go back through here. Kill door D8. Open door D7. Hopefully there's nothing in here to kill me. I see some scrap, that's good. And door D6 is open. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Kill D7. Close D7. Shit. Close D6. D6 is not powered. Shit. I already lost a drone. Okay, I'm done. I give up. This is too hard for me right now. Ah, mommy! I don't like that. Not a fan right now. Oh, that was scary. Okay. Ariel just got back in time for me to quit the not really scary game, but it kind of freaked me out. Turn down the music just a tad. Yeah, my first drone got killed by an alien rather than automated defenses in the ship that I left on and didn't realize I needed to turn back off because it would recognize my drone as an enemy. Okay. It's not even 9 o'clock, but I gave Duskers a try, and now I want to try that liquid murder thing. Or liquid death. Sorry, liquid death. Murdering thirst. Straight from the Alps. Murder your thirst. So, when I picked this up, I didn't 100% recognize that this is literally just sparkling water. It's alpine mountain water. You're busy going through those fanatical codes and figuring out which games you wanted and which ones to add to your ever-growing giveaway list. Yeah, you do have a pretty big giveaway list. Can't lie. But yeah, liquid death. As far as I can tell, it's just plain old sparkling water. So we'll give that a try. We'll see what water from the Alps tastes like. 72 games? Was that 6 dozen? Right? Because, yeah, 5 times 6 is 60. So yeah. No, that's... Hold on. So 5 times 6 is 60. 6 times... No, that's not right. 5 times 12. Sorry, 5 times 12 is 60. So 6 times 12 would be 72. So yes, that's 6 dozen. If I want the list, so I can take any games I'm interested in, let me know. I don't want to do that to you. I'd rather you have those available for giveaways on your stream. I appreciate the offer, but I will pass for that. I got a message on Kakao, which is a Korean app that the in-laws use to communicate because they were in Korea, stationed in Korea, and wanted to communicate over Wi-Fi rather than like a cell network, and they used a Korean app. And so there are messages from the developers every so often, and yeah, there's like no reason for me to get these. I don't read Korean. Okay. So, Liquid Death. You've offered it to many people, don't worry. Hell, you gave one of your managers from Hy-Vee like 8 games. I mean, okay, fine. If you want to send me the list. Smells like water. In fact, it doesn't even smell like that. It smells like nothing. It doesn't even smell like aluminum. Yeah, it's literally just sparkling water. I could make this upstairs. I have no idea how much this costs. We got it at Target. I saw Scott Least, who works for Senpai Gaming, post that he got a whole pack of these. I think that maybe one of them was flavored. They were different colored cans. And I don't know why you'd spend pre-canned store-bought money on that, because I can literally make this upstairs with a soda stream. It's not water from the Alps, but I do have filtered water out of my fridge. There is some taste there. It's probably fairly mineral-y, because it is like from the mountains, and minerals are going to dissolve into snowmelt water. But Frankenmarkter, Austria. I'm going to look up where that is. Excuse me. Frankenmarkt, Austria. And give me the topographic... No, give me the satellite layers here. Okay, so this is Frankenmarkter. Frankenmarkt. So these are the Alps. So this is like foothills at best of the Alps. Well, okay, I did. Okay, there it is. So, yes, we're in Austria, and these are the Alps, and there's Liechtenstein and Monaco. So these are the Alps, and actually, where the heck is Everest? I have no idea what country Everest is even in. I know a lot of people start from, like, Nepal. Nepal isn't even around here. Hold on. Where's Everest? Wait. Is Everest not in the Alps? Have I been wrong this whole time? Well, okay. The Himalayas. I knew that. The Matterhorn is in the Alps. Why did I think Everest was in the Alps? I'm an idiot. Okay then. So, coming back over to the actual Alps. And we've got, where's Austria? Here it is. And then down here in the foothills, somewhere, is, what was it again? Frankenmarkt. There it is. So technically, this is probably Alps runoff, because there are lakes here and everything, and runoff. But, we're not, like, in the mountains. What's even the elevation? Yeah, it's, like, not even as high as Denver. So, it's just water from Austria that they added some CO2 to. To which they added some CO2. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why someone would pay for that on a regular basis. It's not bad, but it's not awesome either. Let me try my nice filtered Kansas public utilities water. It tastes different, but I wouldn't call one better than the other. I don't know. I have no idea. It's just, I got sucked in by the branding, the marketing on the can. Let me show you this. I got sucked in by the marketing on the can. That's it. I was suckered. I don't know what I paid for this. But it was too much. At least I'm hydrating. I haven't seen a Stream Elements hydrate message recently either. I don't know what the plan or deal is there. What is my number here on Twitch? Hey, Busta Your Face gifted me a subscription to Nevermore. That's cool. Is she still streaming? Am I still lurking on her? Yes. Okay. Excuse me. So, we tried the snack, we tried the drink, we tried the game. What the hell is left? Nothing that I can think of. Oh, I have a story. I have a semi-funny story to tell. So we got the soda stream on Friday. I've made 3 or 4 or something, maybe 5 liters of stuff out of it. Maybe 6 even. And Paige has made 1. And the order of operations in the manual says water, fizz, then flavor. And I was thinking the reason they said flavor last is because if you put the flavor in first and you go to fizz, it could like build up on the nozzle that sprays in the CO2. You'd have to clean it or whatever. No. Apparently, the flavor syrup is what makes carbonated water turn into soda, number 1. But it's what makes soda fizz out and foam up and explode when you shake up a bottle versus just having carbonated water. You shake it up, it'll fizz up some, but there's no there's nothing to give it very much surface tension to make a foam. Versus when you put the syrup in, even if it's like artificially flavored and no calorie, the syrup gives greater surface tension to it and it's allowed to make a foam. And so if you put that in before you inject the carbon dioxide gas, yeah, it blew up into the machine. It was a big mess. I had to clean it up. It wasn't that big of a mess. It actually didn't even make it off of the counter, like onto the floor. It all stayed on the counter and inside the machine. It did like leak like up into the machine and everything, but you know, I dried it off the counter and I rinsed out the machine and everything has been fine since. But I learned very early that there is a practical reason for fizz then flavor. Ariel, I assume that you just sent me the list of the games. You're poor. Did you like manually type this out? Or do you like keep a spreadsheet, or did you create a spreadsheet in order to copy and paste this from? What do the asterisks mean? Great story time? You have a Google Doc. Okay. Shot, I'm glad you appreciated my embarrassment in the story time. Do you want to hear some more story time? So, by the way, I'm going to shout out Scofflaw Lady. They're games you already have. Okay. So, she doesn't have any clips because she deleted them all because, no, she has a clip. I guess somebody made a new clip after she deleted all of hers.
Actually, don't even know how I managed to turn off the settings for clip. Oh no, I have clips enabled. That's
Somebody
weird.
made a clip just to mess with her. So she used to have a clip where someone told a joke and she laughed, and it was kind of an embarrassing sounding laugh, according to her. And so she deleted her clip, whatever, because she says the idea that someone could shout her out and there'd be this clip of her sounding really embarrassing just out there, whether she knew it or not, especially if she was in the stream and she was watching it happen. She says, no, I don't want people to perceive me. I hate myself so much. Nobody needs to perceive me. And I'm just like, you're streaming. People are perceiving you, like, and you're intentionally making it happen. But she is a private investigator for defense attorneys. So, defense attorneys get their client and the case and everything, and they get whatever evidence and documents and whatever from the state. And her job, as far as I understand, is to go through a lot of that evidence, or maybe all of it, and talk to the client and talk to witnesses and whatever, and help the lawyers to build their case. The lawyers do the law part, and then she does the finding shit out part. So she likes to say, I'm not like hiding in bushes taking pictures of cheating spouses, is the way she puts it. And she likes tea. She likes when you spill your drama to her. So Shot, you and her would probably get along pretty well. And so I spilled this particular story. It's not really a story. It's a minor gripe about my neighborhood. We live on a U-shaped block. So like there's a main road, and then our road comes off, and then it turns around the corner and it's a different road, and then it turns around the corner again and it's a different road back out to the main road. Whatever. Almost every house on this U-shape has at least a 1-car garage. Probably half of them have a 2-car garage. And every single one of them has a driveway leading up to the garage. You're not a gossip hound. Really made it sound like a gossip hound there. I'm sorry. No, she's a gossip hound. She wants the tea. You just like the story time rather than the drama. Okay. Sorry, Shot. I did not intend for it to come out that way. She's a gossip hound. And she'll tell you that. Anyway, so everybody on our block has at least a driveway. But still half the people park on the damn street. And it's mildly annoying, especially when it's my, like, most immediate neighbors and I have trouble. We're talking shit. I'm talking a little bit of shit about my neighbors. Just a tiny bit. You're an accidental gossip hound. Errant Knight, you're a lore whore, so that kind of, what's it called? I am not surprised that you're an accidental gossip hound. Ariel, which emote is that? I can't really tell from here. T. Ha! Yes, valid, accurate. So yeah, I'm just complaining about all of my neighbors parking on the street when they could park in their garages or their driveways if they weren't, like, hoarders and having a bunch of shit that they don't use. Especially my most immediate neighbors. The ones on that side aren't so bad. They park in their garage. But across the street there and next door and over there's 5 guys that live over there. So there's no way they could all fit in their garage and their driveway. So I forgive that part. But everybody else could park in their garage and their driveway, and they have at least one vehicle on the street. And these guys over here have a party like every week. And so trying to get turned around so I can back into my garage and my driveway with my 2018 Chevy Equinox with a 38.5-foot turn radius, which is a 1.5 feet better than the previous model. It was a 40-foot turn radius, is not the most fun thing in the world. Errant Knight has a pathological need to vent, which turns into you being a good source of gossip, even though you don't intend to be. Yeah, you could take 5 guys. Hi, Lily. I just realized I need to change the emotes in that command to be my actual cat emotes. Hi, Lily. This is her 3rd appearance of the evening, by the way. By the way, Milo and Errant Knight, I have fancy new kitty emotes from Splatsap. 2 of them got auto-approved, and 1 of them I'm waiting on Twitch to approve for reasons I don't understand, because the other 2 got auto-approved. Whatever. You saw, yeah. Let me throw them out there real quick. We have Lily and Charlie, which is really hard to tell what's going on from this distance. So this screen is like 5 feet in front of me. It'll only work if Stream Elements is set. Oh, that's right. correct. So maybe that's not going to work. Okay. I could swap it over to being in touch portal. So it's me sending the message. That could work. But no, there are no persistent values. I would have to do something with the file. I would have to think about that. Charlie has a fuckboy face. Splatzap! Milo's talking shit about your art. Oh my gosh. That's the confident. No, it's not. It's the sassy face. Yes. That's what Splatzap calls sassy. And then Lily is shy. And then James is confident whenever he gets approved. But Splatzap calls that sassy. So take it up with her. Ads in 1 minute, by the way. Splatzap, please. Amanda, please. Yeah. No, but then I spilled like real family drama about my dad having a baby with a girl who's younger than his younger son. That was real tea. My brother at the time was 27, I think. And this girl was 24. And she and my dad had a baby. My dad was like 50 at the time. 49 maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know the baby's name. I have not. No, it's not a comfortable age gap. I don't know what happened. However, to be fair, when I told Scofflaw that story, she says, wow, your dad must be like a ladies' man. He must be really I am not loving the side buttons on my mouse here. I keep hitting the back button when I pick it up, and I don't like it. I don't want it to do that. Can I disable that? Probably. I need to look at that separately. But yeah, she said, wow, your dad's probably like a really charming dude. I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong. He's not exactly a con artist, but he could be. He's that kind of charming guy. He's a lot about get rich quick type stuff. Or he has enough money. No. Nope. No. Dude is broke. If he has $1 in his pocket, he's got to spend it before it burns a hole out, because that's how he is. Okay, let me tell you the story about my dad and the way that I really understand him and money. We moved from California to Mississippi 3 days before I turned 17. Culture shock out the wazoo. And it was a Thursday when we arrived. That Sunday, I had an aunt who had already been in Mississippi for 6 months. And she had found a church she was going to. And so that Sunday, me and my grandparents went to that church. Oh, preface this with, I was raised by my dad's parents. I was not living with my dad. I was raised by my dad's parents. And we all moved to Mississippi right before I turned 17. That Sunday, on my birthday, we went to church for the first time. And we come out of church, and my dad's standing there, and he hands me this card. And I open it up, and it says, now that you're 16, you can run over your own bike in the driveway. But he had scratched out 16 and wrote 17 because I was actually turning 17. And I played right into it. I said, well, I mean, I kind of need my own vehicle for that. And so he pulls out of his pocket keys to a brand spanking new Chevrolet Colorado LT crew cab with 34 miles on it. Not 3,400, not 34,000. 3-4, 2 digits. Sorry, 3-4, 2 digits. Brand spanking new car. I put every mile on that car except for maybe 600 because my brother drove on a road trip with me one time. So he hands me the keys to this car, and I'm like, wow, thanks, Dad. And the plan was that he was going to pay half and my grandparents were going to pay half. My grandparents should have known better. They know how my dad is with money. It's not that he does like to gamble, and he probably gambles a little too much, but it's not that he's like in a bunch of gambling debts or they're like literally taking the shirt off his back. He just cannot keep money. He spends it on cars and on his current girlfriend and on taking care of his current girlfriend's extended family, like 3 degrees out, and replacing washing machines that his girlfriend or wife for like 25 years. Replacing washing machines that his wife's extended family was using and breaking like once a year. And saving is not a thing in his abilities to do. No, it is not. Oh, and renovating his house. His house was constantly being renovated, just like my grandparents' house, actually. And drag racing. He built a drag racer and whatnot. So my grandparents knew that their youngest son was not responsible with money. They should have known that he was not going to be able to pay his half of this vehicle payment. And lo and behold, like 6 months later, he couldn't. So my grandparents were paying all of it. And then my grandparents were more or less on semi-fixed income. My grandma was working at the time, but not making a whole bunch of money. And so they weren't able to pay for all of it. So I got a job in my last year of high school and at McDonald's part-time. And so I was paying as much as I could. Every bit of money I was making at McDonald's was going into that truck. And then I graduated and went to college and got a better job. And I ended up having to pay for everything to do with the vehicle after about a year and a half. It was I can't remember whether it was financed for 5 or 6 years. I think it was 5. And so I ended up paying every bit of money into that vehicle. You know, the payment itself, insurance, tires, oil changes, repairs, everything into that vehicle after the first year and a half. So quite the gift it turned out to be. I have Liquid Death sparkling alpine water, literally from the Alps in Austria. So yeah, I remember very well, and I will remember my entire life exactly what the payment was on that truck. $369.55 per month for a high schooler and broke college kid. $369.55 a month, plus insurance and gas and maintenance and repairs and all of that. Now, to be fair, I did pay the vehicle off. In the last 2 years, I think, we refinanced it because I think the loan was primarily in my grandparents' name, or they were co-signers or something. So we refinanced it, and it added 6 months to the duration, but it lowered the payment for like $100, which I was fine with at the time. So I ended up paying it off in spring of 2013. And then I kept the vehicle until after Paige and I got married, and it started to die. The powertrain control module, the main computer of the car, died. So we had to have that replaced. And after that, we're like, this vehicle's 14 years old. We should probably go ahead and replace it before anything else really big dies. I also had to replace at one point the master brake cylinder, which is like the main hydraulic pump for all of the brake things. That was before I met Paige. So yeah, we traded it in 21 for our Equinox that we have currently. By the way, I will never again in my life, unless I literally win the lotto, never again in my life have a brand new vehicle. There's no point. A used vehicle just out of warranty, get yourself a little extended warranty at the used dealership, you're golden. And you're paying like half or 2/3 the price, especially depending on what the vehicle is and where you get it and what the market looks like at that point. But yeah, never getting a brand new vehicle again unless I win the lotto, and maybe not even then. Brand new is not worth it, no. However, little bit of news and notice and potential investment advice right now. Dodge is discontinuing the gas version of Challengers. particularly because cars lose value. Yeah, cars, unless it's a classic, and you never know whether a vehicle is going to become a classic or not. Unless it's a classic, cars just lose value. They are never going to appreciate, they only ever depreciate. So you're only ever going to lose value on a car. It's a consumable, more or less. But, starting next model year, Dodge is discontinuing the gas version of Challengers. They're going electric on the Challengers, or unless it's the Charger. One of those. Let me look it up. Dodge will be discontinuing 2 of its most popular gas-powered cars. Oh, both of them! Chargers and Challengers. The muscle cars will cease production in December of 2023. 2023 gas-powered models will be the final ones. So, if you happen to have like 50 grand laying around, go buy a Charger or Challenger Hellcat, and in a couple of years, that'll be like a $200,000 car. Well, maybe more than a couple of years, but yeah, they're no longer going to be making one of the iconic, or 2 of the iconic American muscle cars in gas anymore. So that is going to be something that's going to appreciate for a while. You know, go buy one, drive it once a week for 10 or 20 miles. Yeah, drive it once a week for 10 or 20 miles just so it doesn't get lot rot. Nothing breaks down from disuse. And it'll be, you know, it's an investment at this point. Now, I mentioned that to Paige when Clay first told me about it, and I'm like, we got to go buy one like yesterday. But there's a chance that it may not appreciate as much as I think it will. There's a chance. You never know what's going to happen in the future. I'm pretty sure, but there's a chance. Plus, we already have 2 vehicles. And when we replace the Cruise, which is 12 years old now, we want to replace it with an electric vehicle. Which is why Dodge is discontinuing the gas Charger and Challenger. So yeah. It would be a hardship, it would be an investment because you wouldn't actually be driving this vehicle. It would not be really your vehicle, except on paper, because you'd be setting it aside to sell to somebody else later. I'm curious how much a new Challenger Hellcat would cost. Oops. Let's look up MSRP. From 66 grand. So you could spend up to probably 70, 75 grand. Here's this says starting at 69, 30, 340. So looking at that, okay, here's another one that starts at 81.40. Looking at that, it may only appreciate to double the value. And depending on your interest rate and how long you finance it for and everything, you may not actually make much money, if any, on it. But if you could find a low mileage used one, that would be money in the bank. I can't even pretend like it wouldn't be. A low mileage used, like Hellcat or SRT or anything like that, would be money in the bank in 3 or 4 years. Okay. Thank you, Clay, for that little bit of knowledge, by the way. Anybody want to hear about my secret project that I've been working on? I've told Eric a little bit about it. I think that's about it of anybody that would actually be here. I did mention it to Clay, or I told Clay all about it, but Clay's not here. Clay's my best friend, supposedly, and he doesn't watch my streams. He's a busy dude. This is his Sunday midday right now. Secrets! Secrets. Secrets. Ariel wants to hear the secret. My little secret project that I need some validation on to continue. So if another person besides Ariel wants to hear about my little secret project, I will tell you. After I go to the restroom. I will be back shortly. Validate me, ooh woo. I saw that. Okay, I'll be back. Whilst, not while, whilst. So this is made by British developers. Whilst hovered, whilst. It's supposed to be a what's it called? It replaces while. So whilst is my understanding. Whatever. I don't know what that dance was supposed to be for. Please be butter popcorn. Please be butter popcorn. Please be butter popcorn. Nope, it's the egg. And it's still kind of sugary too. All right, going. That played right as I clicked on this room, and I'm like, why is the room farting? Thanks, Eric. Why would the devs put a fart sound in this game? It's like a serious game. What is this? Come on, camera. She's not happy about it, but she's here. Come on, camera, fix your focus. You're mean. This sounds like a lullaby. Sounds like I'm gonna go to sleep. Maybe it's just the, what are they called? Not a music machine, a music box sound. Type sound. Okay, I'm not going to sleep anymore. Hi, Ariel. Thank you. What does that even sound like? Woo, I saw that. Okay, I'll be back. Validate me, ooh woo, I saw that. Okay, I'll be back. So I need to, like, stop imitating the ooh woo voice. Because apparently it's clippable. Oh, man. Okay, nobody else has said that they want to hear about my secret project, so I don't have enough people that are interested in it, so I'm just going to keep it to myself. Hi, Charlie. You gonna come up here? 'Tis a secret. Come on, Charlie. You can get up. You're a full-grown boy. Come on, big man. Or little man. Charlie. Come here. There we go. Come on. You got it. There we go. Here's Charlie. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Okay, Dumbledore. I'll keep it secret. I'll keep it safe. See, Shot doesn't want to hear about it. Charlie. He's sniffing the orange peel over here. He knows he's not allowed to have food, but cats don't like citrus anyway. So, what are you sniffing over there, dude? What's over that way? Oh, on the other side of the orange peel is the Reese's. I don't know. He's sniffing kind of in a different direction. Thank you, Shot. Yes. Total of 125 since I stopped resetting the counter before each stream. You know what? So, if I were to use Touch Portal to count the kitties, it would reset like automatically, and there's no way I could stop it before each stream. So we'd only be counting how many times the cats showed up in that particular stream. Would we want that? Because that's the way I used to do it. I don't think I want that, now that I think about it. Because, like, if it was like a words thing, like if I tripped over my words and you did exclamation mark words, you think the grand total was more fun? I think so too. I think so too. And I can't think of a way, or the way to do it in Touch Portal would be mildly complicated. But it could work. You like having the big total? Okay, it's decided. We're going to keep the grand total. I will see whether I can make it happen in Touch Portal later. It may take a few weeks. I'm not super motivated about it because the stream elements works fine. But my kitty emotes. But yeah, Splats Up. They were talking shit about your Charlie emote. Split soup. Ads in 40 seconds, by the way, except you're both subscribed, so you don't see ads. So, like, this Localix83 popped in, followed, and then just disappeared. So, Localix, thank you for following. I am not going to, say no to an additional follower. And I will see you in the future if you have time to hang out with me. It's just kind of funny that you're lurking, probably. Split Soup, last I heard, was lurking because she's playing Minecraft with Griffey. Hi, loser! Wait a minute, I'm not Taylor. I don't get special treatment like that. Hi, Mego. I'm gonna tell Paige that Mego's in chat. And she's probably gonna tell me to tell you hi, rather than jumping in chat herself. You're drunk? Everyone gets special treatment when you're drunk? Hell yeah, brother, I'll drink to that. Except I'm not drunk anymore. You would think that something called liquid death would be alcoholic, but it's not. It's sparkling water from the Alps. Not that drunk yet. Look, I spent most of my day typing, and I was like in Nevermore's chat, and I flubbed several things. I was like, okay, apparently I am out of accurate keystrokes today. Should you continue drinking? You think so? You've had a shit week. I'm glad you gave me such an opportunity to be able to respond in the affirmative or negative. Mego. You possibly failed a test? Mego doesn't fail tests. Any amount of drunk is drunk enough for you to fail at typing entirely.
Touching the booty,
Type
who's
better
got
when you're
the
drunk?
booty?
Buttspot, you're kind of late. You're behind the times. Buttspot. But she has had a butt week. That is true. So, Shot, have you heard of the Balmer curve? You got into the testing center and just forgot everything you've ever learned. I feel like that's probably not as true as it felt like at the time. Now, to be fair, what kind of test was it? Was it like some kind of certification test, or was it part of... Like my fox? Yeah, or this one. Here, yeah, I painted that with Paige prior to Christmas. It was one of those paint your own pottery places in the crappy old mall next to the Dillons. Ariel, thank you for telling Buttspot yes. So, like, they had these pre-made plaster things that you could paint. And I started out with, okay, I'm going to do, like, traditional orange and brown colors for a fox. And then after I painted the legs, I'm like, you know what? I want blue. So I made the rest of it blue, and the brown sticks out, but I don't think it's like an eyesore. It was accounting, the one subject you don't suck at, and therefore decided to get a degree in because you don't hate it. Shot does heck up typing normally, and then goes downhill once he gets drunk. Okay. Does it have a name? I do not have a name. It has a date. It does not have a name. The brown socks are cute with the blue. Yeah, that's true. Like, it doesn't look awful. But if I had started off with blue to begin with, these would probably be black? Yeah, probably black. And or, like, charcoal. Drunk Mego is extra insecure when you fuck up typing, so you try harder to make sure to type well. Gotcha. It's the only insecurity you have when you're drunk. But when you're not drunk, you have all of the insecurities. Charlie, what are you playing with over there? He's inside the box for a Christmas decoration that I still have yet to put away because I'm lazy. Also, I want to, like, repack them in better materials, but I guess there's a toy inside the box. Charlie is just a playful little thing. He was up here a few minutes ago, Mego. Hey, Charlie. Charlie, you want to come back up, buddy? Want to come here? Hey, man. Come here. There we go. We got the Charlie. Oh, Mega was eating Mexican food, so she missed Charlie. Shot likes the orange with brown socks, or the orange-brown socks. Thinks it gives it more of a playful color palette, whereas the black and blue would be more somber or sleek. I was kind of wanting somber or sleek, but yeah, playful is not bad. Okay, bye. He tried to step on the book that was off balance and knocked it down and went with it. He's fine. 126 times the cats have shown up, although that time was totally my fault. Like, I picked him up here. He probably would have ended up jumping up, but I did, like, manually put him up here. Wait. No, stop. That's not good. You cannot have my milk. You're lactose intolerant, dude. That's what he was after. We count those. I think voting's a sin, so I just write in the Lord's name. That's Republican. We count those. You could go grab Katara and force her to snuggle, but you want more alcohol. Are those exclusive? I had milk in my Pikachu mug, and that's what he knocked down. Jerk. It's fine. Oh, and Ariel used the Charlie emote. Doesn't say it's willing appearances only. That's true. That's true. The wording is a little bit ambiguous there. I could make it less ambiguous, but whatever. Mego, I'm glad you're here. I tried the game, and it made me kind of mad because, like, if they come close enough to be picked up, then they want the love and attention. That's, with cats, it's fine, but, like, apply that to people, and that could get dangerous. In the vicinity is enough for you? Okay, gotcha. I said Shot's name earlier and thought I meant Shot, and it made you want more booze. Mego, you be a DAB. You want love and attention. I love you, Mego. Here's some attention. Paige, give Mego attention. Unless you don't know you, in which case you will stab. Yeah. After work tomorrow, Ariel thinks she'll try one of the Monster alcohol drinks. You have the weekend off. Ooh woo. Yes, Paige, give me attention. She is emotionally exhausted and she cannot. I think Mego, of all people, can understand that. It's sad, but, like, if anybody can get that, it's Mego, because Mego and Paige are, I don't know why I make this motion, but you're, like, basically the same person. Paige can literally always give you attention. You will accept Paige attention at any time, unless Paige does not have any attention to give. That's the thing. Now, I will also accept Paige attention at literally any time. But yeah, Paige and Mego are really similar, so Mego should be able to identify with that. Does Paige need a blanket fort and chalky pudding and stuffed animals? Yes, that is exactly what she needs. I don't have any chalky pudding, but I do have giant fudge rounds. And then I could get her llama and her stuffed stingray from the Ripley's Aquarium in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, whichever. Plus booze. I don't think booze is a good idea right this moment because she does still have to work tomorrow. She doesn't have to like go to work, but she has to get some work done tomorrow. Your chalky pudding was out of date and therefore mistextured. No! That's not a fun experience. Paige would really be unhappy with that. Like, it would make her emotional state even worse. Work drunk. Half of her work is having meetings with people. So that would be difficult. Like, I do not need to tell you what I was about to tell you. Sorry. Not acceptable? Yeah, what Shot said. Not acceptable.
Loving the booty, round booty.
You but cried when you ate the first bite and realized that it was off textured. Yeah. Yeah. Paige would probably almost cry as well. No, that was no typing issue. That was Buttspot. Oh, there was an extra D in realized. That's fine. I didn't even notice it until you said it and I went and reread it for the third time. Charlie, you cannot have my milk. Yes, drink your fresh, clean drinking fountain water that I just cleaned out and replaced the filter today. Scrub the heck out of that mofo. Worst day of the last weekish, and then bad pudding. You think your keyboard's messing up? Could be. My keyboard is, I don't even know. Oh, it's HP. It came with some HP desktop I had at some point. No bells and whistles, nothing fancy, not mechanical or half, whatever they call it, half depth or height or whatever. It's just a cheap ass USB keyboard. You think you need to blow it out? Yeah, I probably need to blow this one out too. Mostly from cat hair, probably a little bit from crumbs, but mostly cat hair. Oh, Mega, what did you do for Fat Tuesday? Did you have Mardi Gras fun? A new guy to the meetup group here in Topeka invited people over for Mardi Gras party. You cried because of your pudding. Is that what happened? He invited people over for a crawfish boil. He had crawfish and corn and sausage and potatoes in the pot, and they were all nice and spicy. You've cried a lot this month. It's been a bad time. I'm sorry. And it's not even like the semester's almost over. I'm not even sure how to comfort you right now. It's fine. Okay. Alcohol. Okay. That's how you comfort. Shot, let Pandora have a couple laps of your cat milk, your oat milk for taste. Makes her happy, and she doesn't bug you if she gets a tiny amount. Well, this is like real milk. So you're going to Disney in 2 weeks. Which one, World or Land? Yeah, this is real milk with lactose in it, and cats actually can't digest lactose. Like I was saying earlier, the fact that I can digest lactose is biologically really weird. There are basically no other mammals that can digest lactose as adults. So it can give cats like diarrhea. Some cats can, but for the most part, mammals are lactose intolerant. Oat milk isn't really any better. It doesn't have lactose in it, though. Or it shouldn't, because lactose literally comes from real mammal milk. Oat milk is plant-based, blah, 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 lactose, soy, and nut-free. When made from certified gluten-free oats, it's suitable for people with gluten intolerance or allergies. So, it's not supposed to have lactose. Gotten lucky that all your cats have had actual milk at any point have been totally fine. I mean, it's not, poisonous. It's just cats can't get, oh, okay, nutritional value from plants. Yes, true, valid, yes. Okay. But, okay. Which is hilarious since several of them have all of the other issues. Yes, your pets have some issues. And you know, even if a cat did drink some milk, like it's a little bit of diarrhea, they're gonna go to the litter box more than likely, and it's just gonna be a little wet in the litter box. Oh. Ow. They fit in your family. LOL. I'm glad that my, like, aggressive normalness levels things out a little bit in our family. Like, I am aggressively normal and average. Can't even say you're wrong because, you know, I wasn't even going to pretend to say you were wrong. Like, that is not even a fake argument I could make. You are right, and everybody knows it. Everybody who knows you knows it. Aggressively average. I like that. And I am. I so am. Hold on. Let's see. Average U.S. male weight is 197 pounds. Okay, I'm below average there. Average U.S. male height. 5'9". I am exactly 5'9". Honestly, Pandora could use the extra moisture in her litter box. She gets laxatives daily to avoid constipation issues. Oh, well now. Also, lactose could constipate you, so it depends on the individual. Maybe C? I don't know. Day 3 of Ariel being sick, and she just got to the point where your sinuses are congested. So, I can't tell whether that means your body is good at fighting it or bad, because my understanding is the symptoms of being sick is your body fighting the pathogens rather than anything the actual pathogen is generating. For the most part, unless it's like a really serious illness. So that may mean that your body is fighting it slowly. Congestion is better than drippy. Oh, I haven't been drippy very often. I don't get sick very often. And I used to think it was because I had a good immune system. And then I read a tweet one time that said somebody had a similar belief. And then they said, no, after I became a parent, I realized that I was just good at avoiding people who sneeze directly into your mouth. So I'm not around children a bunch. I'm not around other people a bunch. And actually, the last time I got sick, a child got me sick. An infant, actually. And it was like stomach flu, so I was not experiencing anything head-wise. You literally just require being in the cold too long to get sick. Oh, so you're Japanese. Gotcha. Ariel has had many headaches and been really achy. Her throat and ears don't hurt anymore, but today your nose is bleh. Okay, so yeah, it's just progressing through like upper respiratory coldness. Symptoms are the big guns. If the infection, viral in this case, is not bad enough to need the big guns, then it wouldn't be Ariel's immune system being good. Or going out with wet hair when it's cold. The old wives' tale that everyone's like, that's not how it works. That is, in fact, how it works for her. So your immune system is compromised enough that that amount of compromisation makes you get sick. Now, it may... I'm not trying to throw shade here, Mego. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Pathogens live in unclean environments. So maybe some cleaning needs to happen. It's getting too hot. Also getting too hot and cooling down too fast. Okay, maybe Mego is just broken. Maybe. I think everyone would be happier if we just accept that Mego is broken. Your house as a kid was spotless. Also, maybe that was a problem because it was too clean. Ads in 3 minutes, by the way. Because if you don't experience pathogens as a child, you're not going to build up any immunity. It did have formaldehyde in the walls. Is formaldehyde an immunosuppressant, I wonder? Formaldehyde exposure may result in immunosuppression by reducing capacity for individuals to respond to antigens and antigenic-related inflammation, according to the National Institute of Health. So it says may, so it's not like a strong set of evidence there. probably didn't help the asthma for sure, but also it may affect T cells and induces regulatory T cell mediated immunosuppression. So yeah, it probably was the formaldehyde. You could breathe while dissecting frogs when nobody else in middle school could. I remember dissecting a frog. It was not that big a deal. I didn't smell shit. Like, it was a little bit gross, but it really wasn't that big of a deal. So, yeah, Mega, the formaldehyde could have suppressed your immune system, like, permanently. Oh, hey, Mego. Hey, Ariel, also. Ariel, this is your chance to hear my little secret project that Shot was like, no, keep it secret. Shot doesn't care. Shot doesn't want to hear about what I'm doing. But I'm working on a tiny little secret project, and I kind of want to get validation about it. And Ariel wants to hear about it, but Shot was like, no, shut up. So, Mego, do you want to hear about it? Keep it secret. Keep it safe. It was more the eye burning that was the issue, but since formaldehyde is what they preserve them in, your body was like, I know what this is. I know how to handle it. That is not shut up. He said keep it... No, you started with keep it secret, keep it safe. Like, I know you were quoting...
Chasing the booty, getting the booty.
But, shush. I knew you were quoting Gandalf. I swear you said both of them. But you did say keep it safe. The only way to keep butt spot, yes. You have to leave the comma out in order for it to react. You did say both lines. Okay, so... It's fine. You were using proper grammar, Mego. It's not your fault the bot doesn't understand proper grammar. And apparently... There it goes. It's behind right now. I don't know what's going on. Is it running on the same software as the Stream Elements bot? Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay, no, Shot did not say shut up. He did not. He said keep it secret, keep it safe. Which to me translated as, I don't want to hear about it. Bloodspot is slow like Mego's brain right now. No argument. Actually, I think your brain is being faster than Bloodspot right now. And it may be running on the same stuff as Stream Elements, which has been having trouble for a couple weeks. After that update they did for like 30 minutes that one day on like the 8th or 9th or something, you also were supposed to take your meds when you got home. How long have you been home, Mego? How long ago was that? Whoops. That long. Okay then. You're doing that now. Okay, I guess it's at least not too late. Go take your meds. Get your, what's it called? Store-bought chemicals in your brain. Has anybody filed their taxes yet? Like 5 minutes before you started typing. Don't yell at you. Oh, okay. So you haven't been home that long. Okay. I thought you'd been home, I don't know, for a while. I didn't realize you jumped right into the stream as soon as you got home. That makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Ariel filed her taxes. Ugh, the reason I ask is because I got an email from Cash App Taxes that Kansas is finally accepting tax returns. At the federal, I filed a couple of days ago. But Kansas was not accepting them yet, and apparently it is now, so I can file those anytime. Paige and Mego are both on can cause serotonin syndrome, and you're wondering if you have the beginnings of that. I have no idea what serotonin syndrome is. Haven't even filed last year's? Mego! You're gonna get arrested! Not really, you'll get, like, wage garnishment. But you don't work, so I don't know what they would do. What is serotonin syndrome? Serious drug reaction. Build up high levels is caused by drugs that build up high levels of serotonin in the body. Yeah, but what are the, like, Mayo Clinic, give me the symptoms, please. Usually occur within several hours of taking a new drug or increasing the dose of a drug you're already taking. So it's like a pretty immediate thing. So you have to make sure you file it within 3 years. Okay. Agitation or restlessness, insomnia, confusion, rapid heart rate and high blood pressure, dilated pupils, loss of muscle coordination or twitching muscles, high blood pressure, muscle rigidity, heavy sweating, diarrhea, headache, shivering, goosebumps. Severe serotonin syndrome can be life-threatening. Signs include high fever, tremor, seizures, irregular heartbeat, or unconsciousness. So usually occur within several hours of taking a new drug or increasing the dose of a drug you're already taking. So if it's been a couple of weeks, you're probably just normal sick. By the way, thank you, Dust in the Wind, for making me squat, what was it, 21 times earlier. And then Ariel, another 10. You've been having several of the less severe issues, but you don't know if it's the meds or the ADHD. Yeah, that's a really hard distinction to make. Now, Paige did switch over to a different antidepressant. She had been on escitalopram. Now I don't know the name of the one. It's a tiny little green thing. Itty bitty. Or the fact that you take the meds at night. Does that affect things? Yeah, she does take the antidepressant in the morning. I didn't realize that would affect things. Lexapro and buspirone be a bitch. Okay. When you take it affects things. She's not on either of those anymore currently. She thinks the Lexapro made her gain 40 pounds, which it may have. And so doctor's having her try a different one that I do not remember the name of right now. In the hopes that maybe it'll help her not hold on to that weight. The combo is what did it. Well, like, she transitioned though. She wasn't on both but for a week or two while doing the transition. And it was after she had transitioned that she realized that she was putting on all the weight. Buspirone. That's the... Yeah, that's the one that she was on before. You've also gained quite a few with the combo. Yeah, she was only on it for a week or two because, like, she was switching over rather than adding to. This is probably not something that Paige would be happy about me talking about on stream if she knew I was. So nobody mentioned anything. I will make one last comment about the fact that she's turning 30 this summer and she doesn't move. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Meds are wild. Yeah, that's true. Because, like, the body is such, like, a very finely balanced and tuned machine. Mego also does not move. But the body is, when it's working properly, such a very finely balanced and tuned machine. And even if it's not working properly, the imbalances are still really fine and small. And trying to push things into different places that way is, I don't want to say it's inexact, but there can very easily be unforeseen and unintended consequences, which is, you know, why they say, you know, be careful taking new meds and everything. So yeah, I am so happy that I am, like, aggressively normal. I don't have anything chronically wrong with me except for the fact that I am so aggressively normal. Paige thinks I am, you know, a little up from the bottom end of the autism spectrum. You needed to gain weight anyway, but it was definitely a mindfuck at first. You've been under 100 pounds your whole life until COVID. Now, you are short, but yeah, you're tiny. How tall are you, Mego? You're shorter than Paige, right? I keep sipping this sparkling water that, like, barely tastes like anything. I don't know. You have very good genetics. So do I. Except for the fact that you don't have good genetics. You're 5'3". Okay, that's a couple inches shorter than Paige. Your mom didn't gain weight until she had you. Okay. But you're not planning on having kids, right? Or if you are, you're putting it off until school is done. I don't know. That's probably not something you need to talk about. In terms of weight, you have good genetics. Yes. In terms of weight. So, like, your brain is screwed, but at least you're skinny. And, you know, the rest of your body is kind of screwed, but at least you're skinny. You want kids, but then you went back to school, and since your family's helping, you can't justify actively trying until you're at least done with undergrad. Okay, valid. How many do you want? Am I, like, tapping things? Okay, good. I'm not tapping things on the screen with the cable of the keyboard, because I could accidentally end the stream if that was happening. Also, your brain is fucky, so you don't want to add pregnancy hormones at the same time. Yes, that would be difficult. And then post-pregnancy hormones, or loss of hormones. Max 3.
Look at that booty, show me the booty.
Butt spot, no. That was a fail. Being an only child sucked. I don't know what being an only child was like. I know it didn't 100% suck having my brother. We did a lot of things together. We also got mad at each other a lot. We were almost 3 years apart, so our interests overlapped some, and our behaviors overlapped some, but we were so far apart, like in school especially, that it was hard to get along and like do things together. Shad has no idea what being an only child is like. None. Shad, are you just like shitting with us? Are you an only child, or do you just have like a bunch of siblings? Stream Elements, I've been hydrating this whole time on sparkling alpine water. You have a ton of siblings. Okay, so he really has no idea what being an only child is like. Gotcha. Unless X is an only child. Okay. You could have a very similar to only child experience if you were a kind of surprise late in life baby. Like, all your siblings are 10, 15 years older than you. Then that's very similar to being an only child. Based on my observation of one of my cousins. You're less awful than your parents, so even if you do only have one, it would arguably be better than how you grew up. I mean, like, starting at the bottom, you can only grow up. So, I've seen some comics before where it's like the candy hearts that have things written on them. And it's, you know, the inner thoughts of people, especially in relationships. And one of them, if we can only have one of our own, you would absolutely be fine adopting. Right. And when we made the decision to get me snipped, that was one of the things we talked about. You know, if in however many years, we decide, you know what, we want some children in this house. There are hundreds of thousands of children waiting to be adopted. What was I talking about before that? Being an only child and only grandchild, you'd like to continue the family line. Gotcha! Yeah, I don't care about the family line. My brother has his son. We're good. Right, the Candy Heart comics. One of them was, there were parents sitting on the couch watching their little baby heart candy person. And the parents said, on the parents' heart parents, it was written, we promise not to fuck you up the way our parents did, but in totally new ways. So, like, yes, do your best not to fuck up in the way your parents did, but realize that you're not going to be perfect. It was something like that. Let's see. Oh, okay. Here's what it is. Copy image address. There's that, and then I will just bring it up on screen here. We will not mess you up like our parents messed us up. And then you look at the kid and it says a whole new kind of fucked up. Not for your parents' sake do you want to continue the family line, but because your grandparents and great-grandma were such an important part of your life. Your mom will be a much better grandma than she was a mom. Mine too. Not that she was the worst, but you're constantly finding new ways she fucked up your worldview. Her paranoia is a big one you're currently dealing with in therapy. Yeah. Like, all of my mental emotional issues were more or less caused by my mom, like, just disappearing, abandoning me. And my brother. So yeah, this. It's funny. I thought it was funny. Starecat.com. I don't know. That was mildly depressing to think about. Mego, are we having an impromptu therapy session here? Everybody else, I'm sorry if that's what's happening. I checked with Paige. She does want me to save her one of the big cups, so I don't get to finish that. It makes me sad. Every conversation with Mego is an impromptu therapy session. Put her problems on you and have more than enough of your problems without dealing with hers for her. Yeah. Trying to deal with anybody else's problems for them is not healthy. Not sad for you. Don't feel sad for you. You find it mildly hilarious. Like, right. Because you can look at it and recognize it for what it is. But it's also just kind of sad that no matter what you do, there are going to be, every generation is going to have problems with their parents, no matter what you do. Your life is a shit show, and it's hilarious. I'm glad you could laugh at it. I guess it's better than the alternative. Have we really been just sitting here talking for an hour and a half? That happens. More than I thought it would when I first started streaming. You could have married someone genuinely shitty like your mom did. Yeah, true. Jonathan is a good foil for you, a good match. Then you would say be sad. True. I'm glad Jonathan takes care of you and loves you. Oh, I can identify with that guy pretty hard. I think my social battery is draining pretty darn quickly right now. So let me check on who might still be streaming. What do we got? Johnny, Nico, and Nevermore. Now you really are taking your meds. Yes, get those things in your mouth. Johnny and Nico are. Yeah, and I need to rest. So, if you guys aren't familiar with Nevermore, I know most of you are probably like lurking in my stream while really actually watching Johnny's stream. If you're not familiar with Nevermore, we could raid over to her. She's playing Stardew with a couple of friends of hers. Witchy vibes. Farming. If you guys feel like that. She's a VTuber. Her model is super cute. And I really like... You're lurking Johnny while watching me? Okay, I feel nice. Axie's also live? Why am I not following Axie? Hold on. I think I had been following Axie. You don't have any other streams? Only me? I feel so special. I can't click on Axie's name now. Why? Fine. He's gonna go, hi, Robert, thanks for following. You know what? I'll wait until he's not streaming to follow him. But you guys all know
Touching the booty, who's got the booty?
Butt spot, no. That's, Axie Mika butt stuff!
Jesus! Sorry! I almost pulled a Ryan.
Whoa.
I almost pulled a fucking Ryan. I got him.
What? Oh, it's his clip.
I got
I'm like,
the other
where's
one.
this audio coming
There's the third,
from?
there's the third. Oh shit, I got them all, let's go! Sorry, I'm a shy.
Damn.
I don't even know what game that was. Don't bash your head into a wall, Splatsap. Shot, go into the next room and stop her. What are you even coding in Minecraft? What are you building or making or whatever? Does Axie have a chinchilla? Gem would know. Somebody message Gemstar and ask her whether he has a chinchilla. Nothing works? What are you trying to make work, Splatsap? Not that I have any kind of advice to give. I have no idea what coding in Minecraft looks like. Ariel says Axie does have a chinchilla. Did he mention the chinchilla in the clip? I was having trouble paying attention. Ads in a minute and a half, by the way. By the way, Splatsap, Mego says hi. I'm sorry that your code in Minecraft. It was in the clip title. Oh, okay. Since we have... You saw a tiny thing on his shoulder? Wait, is it a chinchilla? Okay, so chinchillas, in my understanding, are not tiny. They're like football-sized almost. You would cry. You love chinchillas. Like, they're cute. They really are cute. I have no idea what they're like behaviorally. I know you can't get them wet or they'll mildew. That's about it. That's all I got on chinchillas. It's smaller than a cat, yeah. Splatsap was trying to make a death counter, and it does work, but it only works when keep inventory is off, and they want it on, and it took you an hour and a half to figure that out, and then you spent the other hour and a half finding a workaround, and you found none. What is keep inventory? That's my level of understanding about trying to code in Minecraft. Didn't even know you could code in Minecraft. I don't know what that even looks like. 5 seconds to ads. Where you don't lose your inventory when you die. Oh, okay. Okay, so what it sounds like, and this is just completely an outsider's perspective that knows a little bit about coding. Mego knows things! Is it sounds like if you have keep inventory on, Minecraft doesn't treat a death as an actual death. Flip a coin and butt one? Pick one what? Butt spot no. What are we picking, Mego? What it sounds like is Minecraft, when you have keep inventory turned on, it's not treating a death as a real death in order to keep the inventory. So there's probably some other parameter that it's changing or incrementing when you die. Or maybe there's another parameter that zeroes out or changes or whatever when you die that you could look at for the counter rather than just the actual you have died counter or value in Minecraft. So maybe something like Splatsap, when you die in Minecraft, where or how do you respawn? Do you like respawn back in your house? In your bed? Okay. Theoretically, a workaround could be that the counter could be based on when your coordinates on the map change by more than X amount at once. It would have to be like a big number. But like if you die right next to your house, it's not going to count that. I'm sure there's something that changes when you die that is unique to when you die even if you have keep inventory on. And I have no idea what it would be. Spawn is a zone. If you set your spawn to a bed, then you spawn by the bed. If not, you spawn in the spawn zone, which you will initially spawn at when you join or start the world. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that would be a good attribute to use for incrementing the death counter. You're not the primary decision maker. Griffey's the owner of the realm, so it's his rules. So yeah, but like basically what Mego is saying, since you can only have one or the other, just let Griffey know, hey, we have to have it one way or the other. We either get to keep our inventory or we get death counters, because I can't figure out how to have both. They chose to keep the inventory rather than the death counter. Cool. Now, maybe there's somebody out there that knows Minecraft better than I do that would know which attribute to look at that is uniquely changing when you die to do the death counter, but I do not know it. Or ask Milo for help first. Yes, Milo knows coding. Milo would be a good resource. Milo probably knows more than I do. Okay. Battery is dead. So I am deciding to go ahead and raid over to Nevermore, which some of you may not know. She's a VTuber. She's playing Stardew right now, witchy farming vibes with a couple of friends of hers. She has Pokemon Community Game, and her giggle is adorable. Love her giggle. So we will raid over to her shortly. There we go. Wow, that is a really fast timer. Can you change the timer? Oh, he's doing homework, so ask him later. Bye! Oh, wait. Oh, okay, okay. Ready to raid. Okay. So, yeah. Peace out, guys. I will see you Sunday afternoon for... I have not decided what. I may cross-stitch some more, but more than likely I'll spin the wheel and play something out of my backlog. So stay safe, stay hydrated. Don't do anything you don't want to explain to the paramedics. I will see you then.
Probably a bunch more copper. Oh, hello? Oh, hi Robert, thank you for the raid. That was my winter box. I got all distracted. Welcome in, raiders. Oh, it finally says my actual game.
Oh yeah.
I fixed it. I fixed it the other day. You brought friends? Welcome in, friends of Robert. Any friend of Robert's is a friend of mine. Why are all of my messages being auto-modded? Is it because I'm the raider? They're not being auto-modded. I don't know why. If Twitch is telling you they're being auto-modded, they are not. Because I'm literally seeing your messages pop up and they're not being auto-modded at all. Twitch is just being a butt, as it does.
Twitch is just being Twitch. You know. Yeah, I know.
Gotcha. Yeah. I think the same thing happened to Io, like